was Air 2252 frequency change. Valencia approach was Air 2252 is type Airbus 4 miles southeast of Valencia 3,900 feet. Request flight following.
With Air 2252 Valencia approach. Squawk 6341.
Squawk 6341 was Air 2252.
With Air 2252 radar contact 5 miles southeast of Valencia 4,600 feet. QNH 30.12.
Roger was Air 2252. Runway 16 left was Air 2252.
Minimum. Retard.
2252, contact ground on 121.675.
121.675 was Air 2252. Tower Atero 2252 frequency change.
Airfront 1404 heavy contact ground.
Rome approach Atero 2252 is type Airbus A320 6 miles south of Fiume 2,800 feet. Request flight following.
Atero 2252, roll approach. Squawk tree 466.
Squawk tree 466 Atero 2252.
Atero 2252, radar contact 7 miles southwest of Fiume 3,700 feet. QNH 29.901.
Roger Atero 2252. Tower Atero 2252, 4,000 feet to land.
Atero 2252, Bean Tower. QNH tree 0.11 wind 025 at 10. Fly straight in runway tree 4.
Make straight in runway tree 4 Atero 2252.
Austrian 216 heavy exit runway when able. on 121.775. .775 Austrian 216 heavy. at 10. Clear to land runway tree 4.
Clear to land runway tree 4 at Taro 2252.
Above. 400. Minimum 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 7. 5.
121.6 Atero 2252.
Decimal 125. Good day. Clear to land runway tree 4 Austrian 774 heavy. 134.125 Austrian 118 heavy.
V1.
Lufthansa 2252 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day.
124.4 Lufthansa 2252.
Austrian 452 heavy contact approach on 119.8. Good day.
Vienna Center Lufthansa 2252 is passing 2,300 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Lufthansa 2252 Vienna Center QNH tree 0.18 continue. 119.8 Austrian 452 heavy. Vienna Center Air Baltic 770 heavy is at 7,500 feet, climbing 10,000 feet. Lufthansa 2252 climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Air Baltic 770 heavy Vienna Center QNH tree 0.18 continue to WW991.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Lufthansa 2252.
Vienna Center, Sunturk.
2,500. 2,000.
2252 number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 061 at 11. Clear to land runway 07 center.
Clear to land runway 07 center number 2 Lufthansa 2252.
One thousand. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100 above. 100. Minimum. 50. 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Lufthansa 2252 exit runway when able.
Auto brake off.
Lufthansa 2252 exit runway when able. Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 195 Heavy 11 miles west inbound RNAV X-ray runway 07 right approach. Lufthansa 195 Heavy Frankfurt Tower. QNH tree 0.21 wind 026 at 17. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 07 right approach. Lufthansa 2252 exit runway when able. Lufthansa 2252 contact ground on 121.705.
121.705 Lufthansa 2252.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
KLM 2252 contact center on 127.6.
Traffic.
Good day.
Going to 127.6 KLM 2252. Center KLM 2252 is passing 2,200 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
KLM 2252, center QNH tree 0.39er. Continue to DF 233. Over 9er 01 heavy contact, Frankfurt approach on 127.28. Good day. KLM 2252, keep speed not above 220 knots. Lufthansa 199er heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 7,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Lufthansa 199er heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 8,800 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. 127.28 over 9er 01 heavy. Lufthansa 857 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 5,000 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Lufthansa 199er heavy contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505. Good day. Lufthansa 857 heavy contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505. Good day. Lufthansa 116 heavy, you are 24 miles west. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 7 left approach via DF 454 transition. Cleared to DF 454.
Keep speed not above 220 knots KLM 2252. 8 KLM 2252. Schiphol Tower KLM 2252 8 miles southwest inbound ILS runway 06 approach.
KLM 2252 Schiphol Tower. QNH tree 0.42 wind 068 at 4. Cleared ILS runway 06 approach. KLM 2252 number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on short final. Wind 068 at 4. Cleared to land runway 06.
Cleared to land runway 06 number 2 KLM 2252.
Schiphol Tower KLM 1785 Heavy ready for departure runway 06 IFR to Sconefeld. KLM 1785 Heavy hold short runway 06. Traffic is Airbus A20N on base.
500.
KLM 1785 Heavy QNH tree 0.42 wind 068 at 4. Traffic is Airbus A20N on base. Cleared for takeoff runway 06.
300. Approaching minimums. 2 minimums.
Cleared for takeoff runway 06
100.
KLM 1785 Heavy.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Schiphol Tower KLM 118 Tree Heavy ready for departure runway 06 IFR to Sola. KLM 118 Tree Heavy hold short runway 06. Traffic is Boeing on the runway. KLM 2252 turn next taxiway. Hold short runway 06 KLM 118 Tree Heavy. KLM 2252 turn next taxiway. KLM 2252 contact ground on 121.59er.
121.59er KLM 2252.
Schiphol Tower KLM 1975 Heavy ready for IFR departure runway 09er. KLM 1975 Heavy hold short runway 09er. Traffic is Airbus A321 on the runway. KLM 1975 Heavy line up and wait. Line up and wait KLM 1975 Heavy. Lufthansa 2252 contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
119.175 Lufthansa 2252.
KLM 1975 Heavy QNH.
Amsterdam Center Lufthansa 2252 is at 1,400 feet climbing 7,000 feet.
Lufthansa 2252 Amsterdam Center QNH 29.88. Continue to AM 052. Lufthansa 2252 traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles at 400 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Lufthansa 2252 have the Airbus A20N in sight. Berlin approach Lufthansa 2252 is at 5,700 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
Lufthansa 2252 Berlin approach QNH 29.95, continue to DB 931. Easy 5146 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 5,400 feet Airbus A321. Report them in sight. Lufthansa 206 heavy climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Lufthansa 2252 traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at 3,900 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Easy 5146 heavy have the traffic. Lufthansa 2252 descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet Lufthansa 2252.
Berlin approach Lufthansa 1962 heavy is at 5,200 feet, descending 4,000 feet. Lufthansa 1962 heavy Berlin approach QNH 29.96, continue to BSE 13. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Lufthansa 206 heavy. Lufthansa 2252 descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Lufthansa 206 heavy descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet Lufthansa 2252.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet Lufthansa 206 heavy. Lufthansa 206 heavy descend and maintain 1,400 feet. Lufthansa 2252 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at 3,600 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Easy 5146 heavy climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Descend and maintain 1,400 feet Lufthansa 206 heavy. Lufthansa 206 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at 2,900 feet Airbus A321. Report them in sight. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet Easy 5146 heavy. Lufthansa 206 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 4,500 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Easy 5146 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 2 miles at 2,300 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Lufthansa 2252, you are 8 miles southwest of Stonefeld. Contact Berlin Tower on 118.855 when inbound on the approach. Easy 5146 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 3,700 feet Airbus A20N. Easy 5146 heavy have the traffic.
Tower on 118.855 Lufthansa 2252.
Tower.
Berlin Tower Lufthansa 2252 7 miles southwest inbound ILS Yankee runway 06 right approach.
Lufthansa 2252 Berlin Tower. QNH 29.9er 7 wind 075 at 5. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 06 right approach. Lufthansa 2252 wind 075 at 5. Cleared to land runway 06 right. Berlin Tower Lufthansa 206 heavy 7 miles west inbound localizer X-ray runway 06 right approach. Lufthansa 206 heavy Berlin Tower. QNH 29.9er 7 wind 075 at 5. Cleared localizer X-ray runway 06 right approach.
Clear to land runway 06 right Lufthansa 2252.
1,000.
Cleared localizer X-ray runway 06 right approach Lufthansa 206 heavy.
500.
Berlin
4.
Tower, Lufthansa 1962 Heavy, 8 miles west inbound localizer, X-ray runway 06 right approach.
300.
Lufthansa 1962 Heavy, Berlin Tower. QNH 29er decimal 9er, 7 wind 075 at 5. Cleared localizer, X-ray runway 06 right approach.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Cleared localizer, X-ray runway 06 right approach. Lufthansa 1962 Heavy. Lufthansa 2252, turn next taxiway. Lufthansa 206 Heavy, follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 075 at 5. Cleared to land runway 06 right. Cleared to land runway 06 right, Lufthansa 206 Heavy. Lufthansa 2252, turn next taxiway. Lufthansa 2252, exit runway when able. Lufthansa 2252, contact ground on 126.625. Lufthansa 19er62 Heavy, follow the aircraft on short final. Wind 07.
.8 speed bird 2252. Berlin Center Speedbird 2252 is at 1,500 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Speedbird 2252. 2252 Berlin Center QNH 29.71, continue to Bureau.
Austrian 339er Heavy have the Airbus A20N in sight.
2,500.
Tower on 118.705, speed bird 2252.
Beeline 21.
Heathrow Tower, speed bird 225, 8 miles east inbound localizer, runway 27 right approach.
Speedbird 2252 Heathrow Tower. QNH 29.68, wind 279er at 7. Cleared localizer, runway 27 right approach.
Cleared localizer, runway 27 right approach, speed bird 2252.
Cleared to land, runway 27 right, Speedbird 397 Heavy. Heathrow Tower, Beeline 2103, Heavy 8 miles east, inbound localizer, runway 27 right approach. Beeline 2103, Heavy Heathrow Tower. QNH 29.70, wind 269er at 1 tree. Cleared localizer, runway 27 right approach.
2,000.
Heathrow Tower, Air India 2018 Heavy at runway 27 right, ready for departure IFR to Delhi. Speedbird 3907 Heavy, contact ground on 121.905. Air India 2018 Heavy, QNH 29.71, wind 269er at 1 tree. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 right. Speedbird 2252, wind 269er at 1 tree. Cleared to land, runway 27 right. Beeline 2103 Heavy, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 269er at 1 tree. Cleared to land, runway 27 right.
Cleared to land, runway 27 right, speed bird 2252.
121.905, Speedbird 3907 Heavy. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 764 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 27 right, IFR to Ball. Speedbird 764 Heavy, hold short, runway 27 right. Traffic is Boeing on the runway. Cleared to land, runway 27 right, Beeline 2103 Heavy. Hold short, runway 27 right, Speedbird 764 Heavy. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 right, Air India 2018 Heavy.
$500. 400. 100 above. 300.
Heathrow Tower, Beeline 2103 Heavy is going missed. Beeline 2103 Heavy, contact London Center on 118.475.
Minimum.
Good day.
$100.
118.475, Beeline 2103 Heavy.
5.
11.855, speed bird 2252.
Messaging, calls, internet access may now begin.
Heathrow Tower, Pakistan 786 Heavy at runway 27 right, ready for departure IFR to Oscar Papa, India Sierra. Pakistan 786 Heavy, hold short runway 27 right. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. Hold short runway 27 right, Pakistan 786 Heavy. Pakistan 786 Heavy, line up and wait. Line up and wait, Pakistan 786 Heavy. Heathrow Tower, Airbus Kilo Mike 107 ready for departure runway 27 right IFR to Lucca. Air France 2252 Heavy, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day. Airbus Kilo Mike 107, hold short runway 27 right.
118.475, Air France 2252 heavy. London Center, Air France 2252 heavy is at 1,600 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Air France 2252 Heavy, London Center QNH 29.88, continue to LON 50. Air France 2252 Heavy, traffic is 7 o'clock 3 miles at 2,800 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Air France 2252 Heavy, traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 200 feet, Boeing B-78X. Report them in sight. All Nippon 211 Heavy, traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 100 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Virgin 26 Heavy, you are 10 miles southeast. Climb and maintain flight level 210, expect ILS runway 27 left approach via Echo Papa Mike transition. Clear to Echo Papa Mike. All Nippon 211 Heavy, you are 9 miles east of Heathrow. Contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48 when inbound. Croatia 490 Heavy, traffic is 11 o'clock 2 miles at 0 air. Virgin 26 Heavy, you are 9 miles southeast of Heathrow. Contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48 when inbound.
Air France 2252 heavy, traffic in sight.
Tower on 124.48, Virgin 26 Heavy. London Center, Airbus Kilo Mike 107 is passing 900 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
Runway 26 right, Air France 2252 heavy.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
200. 100. 100 above. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Minimum. Minimum. Minimum.
Airfrans 225, 2 heavy, turn next taxiway. De Gaulle Tower, Korean Air 9er, 02 heavy, ready for IFR departure, runway 26 right. Korean Air 9er, 02 heavy, hold, short runway 26 right. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. Hold short runway 26 right, Korean Air 9er, 02 heavy. Air France 225, 2 heavy, turn next taxiway. Air France 225, 2 heavy, contact ground on 121.88. Korean Air 9er, 02 heavy, QNH, to 9er.9er, 7 wind.
V1.
Speedbird 225, 2 contact Paris Center on 125.7. Good day.
Going to 125.7 Speedbird 2252. Paris Center Speedbird 2252 is passing 1,700 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Speedbird 2252 Paris Center QNH 29er.9er 4 continue to KSAX. Air France 7511 heavy contact Paris Center on 118.05. Good day. Going to 118.05 Air France 7511 heavy.
Clear to Oscar, Charlie Kilo, Speedbird 507 heavy.
2,500.
Speedbird 225, to you are 10 miles east of Heathrow. Contact Heathrow Tower on 118.705 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.705, Speedbird 2252.
Two 2,000.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 2252, 9 miles east inbound, ILS runway 27 right approach.
Speedbird 2252 Heathrow Tower. QNH 29er.9er 1 wind 249er at 10. Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach, Speedbird 2252.
Speedbird 2252 wind 259er at 14. Cleared to land runway 27 right.
Cleared to land runway 27 right, Speedbird 2252.
One 1,000. $500. $400.
Heathrow Tower Speedbird 3907 Heavy 1 4 miles southeast inbound ILS runway 27 right approach. Speedbird 3907 Heavy Heathrow Tower.
100 above.
QNH 29er.9er 1 wind 259er at 14.
200.
Cleared ILS runway 27
Minimum.
right approach.
100. $50, $40, $30, $20, retard, $10, $5.
Heathrow Tower Air France 1380 Heavy 10 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 right approach. Speedbird 2252 exit runway when able. Air France 1380 Heavy Heathrow Tower. QNH 29er.9er 1 wind 259er at 14. Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach Air France 1380 Heavy. taxiway. Speedbird 2252 contact ground on 121.905.
121.905 Speedbird 2252.
Heathrow Tower Speedbird 869er Heavy 9er miles east inbound ILS runway 27 right approach. Speedbird 869er Heavy Heathrow Tower. QNH 29er decimal 9er 1 wind 259er at 14.